morning, it's Larry with Motoring Specialist. Everything we do here falls into two categories. Either we're trying to prevent a problem or we have a problem we're trying to fix. Today we're talking about behind the scenes and diagnosing vehicles. So you would think that diagnosing a vehicle happens all in the shop when we have your vehicle in there, we're doing tests. It really doesn't. It starts here at the front counter with our wonderful service advisor asking you questions.
When does the problem happen? When exactly does it happen? And how long has it been happening? So
we're checking the customers in. Some things we hear fairly often is the customer might tell us, just go for a drive, you'll know what we're talking about. Or once you have it in the shop, you'll know. It doesn't help us. It actually potentially makes it more costly for you. We're gonna ask some questions. It's not to bother you. We're just really trying to make sure we understand exactly what we're trying to fix with your vehicle. So once the technician gets your repair order, he's gonna read it, understand what's going on through the process, check-in process. Then he's gonna go take your car for a drive. This isn't a joyride. We're not just randomly driving cars. We're really trying to evaluate what's going on. They want to listen to it, feel it, how to accelerate, how does it brake, does it vibrate, and really get a picture of what this vehicle does. So after our test drive, we're going to bring your vehicle into the shop. If it has a check engine light, we're going to go pull those fault codes. If not, we're going to just physically start looking at where the problem is. So once the vehicle's here in the shop, let's say you have a fault code for an evap, we're physically going to first start looking at the parts. So let's say we're going to look at your gas cap, make sure the gas cap's there. By looking at these parts, you can kind of eliminate a bunch of quick possibilities. So once we identified what system we need to be inspecting, be it by a fault code or a noise, most often we're going to go to our computers and start looking at technical service bulletins and repair informations to see if we can gain some insight of what might be the problem with it. So up to this point, we are just gathering information. What we're trying to do is develop a strategy for what we're going to be inspecting with your vehicle. We don't blindly just go at a generic test plan and start running those tests. It's very inefficient. A real good example of why we don't blindly just use the manufacturer's test plan. BMW, for example, almost every fault that BMW has starts with doing a line test. And a line test is checking the wire from this side of the car to that side of the car. 90% of the time, that's not the problem. So why would we do all this testing that is most likely not going to answer your questions? So this is where a skilled technician is invaluable. Basically, we're developing theories on what's most likely wrong with your car. And we're going to do tests to determine if those theories are right, or if we're wrong, we still need to keep looking. This targeted approach not only saves us time, but it saves you money. I hope you can see we don't use a one-size-fits-all approach to diagnosing vehicles. We evaluate your vehicle and really start targeting what's gonna work best. So I hope you can see that this is not just pulling a fault code, plugging a computer in, and saying, hey, let's change that part. There's a lot that goes into this. I can't take you through how this is gonna go on every single car, because we take this approach on everything we do and pinpoint where we're going with each car. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want more content like this, please like and subscribe. We're trying to demystify auto repair.